Hey, what's up, traders? Getting one trade today on SIG. I'm going to go over two trades that we possibly could have taken, but did not. First one being here on XBEV. If we kind of zoom in, you'll see that this one actually made a really nice move off the bottom here at the bell. It made a move up through 12, and I was really kind of looking for a little bit more up through 12.20, and we didn't quite get that. So it's kind of why I stayed away from it. I was ready to start this one, but knowing that we had a lot of room to the upside, I was really kind of hoping it would either make that push or at least give us a little bit more to start, even though it was showing its weakness. The other one was SUMO. This one was pretty nice. I just didn't like that it didn't extend away enough for me. I was really looking for up through 850, but it was a really nice 50-cent move all the way up here to 840. At the bell, and I probably could have started this. And both of those, I was, talking in the Discord earlier to everybody saying that if I am going to start those, I just need to maybe even just take smaller size just to get my feet wet. And worst case scenario, if it does make that move that we were looking for, we can really add the initial starter size that we would have been looking for because it gave us that extra push that we were looking for. So those two possible trades didn't quite give me what I was looking for. So I was a little gun shy on trying that, the whole smaller size on something that got to the point where I'd like to see the extra push. And it got there really nicely, but didn't quite give that extra push. And those I'm trying to work on in this type of market specifically, maybe throw in some kind of shares at it because it is worth some risk. And you'll see a lot of times these still end up working. I really noticed it yesterday as well. I was starting to focus on which ones would I have taken that didn't give me that extra push, but it was really feeling like it was done. And I would have top ticked like 3 or 4 of them. And so today I came in with the mindset that maybe I'll actually start trying to take some of those with smaller size, but I ended up not taking them anyway. I was a little gun shy. However, SIG, this one might look a little bit more familiar. Nice extension away from previous resistance. The volume wasn't too great when it did make this move, but it made a really fast move right after the bell, and we ended up starting this one. The spread was actually not that great. We ended up hitting the ask at 67.30. I believe the bid was still at like 66.80 when we got filled. And it did try to go a little bit higher, try to get up through 68, but it decided to come down, test 66 again before moving up, and that's where we had our order, just sitting out there to make one solid point on this. Got in 67.30, got out at 66.30. And that was the only trade that we got today. So nice little pullback there. And then as you can see, this thing decided to move higher the rest of the day. So nice to get that quick pullback. And that's what we look for, right? We look for those fast moves. Look for that pullback after the fast move, which is a high probability. And what it does after that, I don't really care. Sometimes you're going to see ones like SIG where you get the pullback and then it goes higher all day. Some you're going to see like Sumo where you get the move. It actually tried to go higher after that initial move, but then it dies. I believe, what was the other one? XBEV. Same sort of thing. Made the move and it gave us an even bigger pullback. It went all the way to low a day. There actually was one more that I thought about. It was a really cheap one. I'm trying to figure out what the ticker was real quick. EPAL. The reason I didn't take this one was because we didn't really have any shares on it. But this one unhalted and made a move. We only had like 30,000 total shares to borrow, and it had 90,000 shares traded going into that halt. So I was like, I'm not going to mess with this one just in case we run out. But like on SIG, how you saw it come up, make a high, have that pullback, and then go higher the rest of the day, you have some like this where it'll come up, make that high, and then just die and end up going way past low a day for the rest of the day. So sometimes they're going to work out in your favor, sometimes they're not. And it's kind of why I just look for that high probability play of that first initial pullback. And sometimes I'll try to keep leftovers if I have any real size and try to catch a move like this. But the odds are you're not going to get, these are pretty rare, but they do happen. And to be completely honest, ones like SIG are more common right now. So that's all I got for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Always appreciate the support. A lot of new things coming up here towards the end of the year, probably going into the new year. There's going to be some cool and exciting announcements to make. But until then, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave them down below. Find me in Discord on Twitter, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.